Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody right there.
Get involved.
Everybody just come on up. Come on up. Come on, come on.
Hello, this is Colleen Stapleton with The Public Good. I am here with Maiko Tanaka, who is the Executive Director of Squeaky Wheel. How are you, Maiko?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great, awesome. That was a great radio show. I just want to ask a few questions here. For folks who aren't familiar, can you tell us a little bit about what Squeaky Wheel is all about, what the missions are, or maybe those top motives?
Okay, great. So Squeaky Wheel Film and Media Arts Center has been around, we're in our 32nd year now of operation in Buffalo. We're a place where we support media arts practices through exhibitions, access to equipment and technology, and education. So we do a range of media arts workshops for adults and youth, and different on-site in our facilities as well as off-site in different communities. We do exhibitions and artist residencies to serve local and international artists to show their work, have a place for feedback, have a place to learn about what other artists are doing, and also to support and process work as well by providing our facilities and getting together partners with other kinds of media arts facilities to support their work. And related to all those things are equipment access programs. So we have a media lab where people can, members can use at any time and have access to Lynda tutorials and our Adobe Creative Cloud and other kinds of software for making media. And you can also rent video production equipment, audio production equipment, all for pretty low rates. If you're a member, it's even more discounted. And yeah, just so there's a place in the neighborhood, in the city, where you have access to this stuff and not have to pay a lot of money, or you don't have to own it, and these things become, a lot of things become obsolete really quickly, and so we can help keep up and to help serve the people who need it and who want to use it and experiment, make their own work, make their own media.
Awesome. That sounds great. And that type of media can be artistic and it can be commercial, all sorts of different.
Yeah, you can use
types,
it.
right?
I mean, we're open to whatever people want to use with it. Our focus in terms of programming tends to be, let's say, artistic, experimental, documentary making. We're also bringing in more emergent media practices and, animation and 3D processing softwares. Blender is one open source software that our current exhibiting artist used to make her 4 different video installations in the exhibition, Sandra Perry, and we also collaborate often with Signal Culture, and they make a lot of different processing apps.
Awesome.
That our youth often, especially tech arts for youth students, like to use. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So your classes kind of help bridge this divide that you see as far as who has access to media materials. Do you want to talk a little bit about those classes?
Sure. Well, in terms of bridging the divide to access to technology, I guess it's linked with poverty levels in Buffalo, and so the lower income your family is or where you're coming from is the more likely you don't have access to certain computer technologies or softwares, whether at home or at school. And so we have a lot of out-of-school youth education programs where, there's one that happens on the west side of Buffalo, West Side Studios, and it's really made alive with our partners, Push Buffalo, who are also working on the west side for affordable housing justice out there, and then Eugene Company, which is a theater company that's been working with community and cultivating diverse voice for so long, and they're so important. And so I think that combination really helps to think about, not just just giving people technology, but how we use it, how easy to understand culture, where we are right now, what tools we have, what tools we don't, and sort of have critical understanding of that, while at the same time cultivating creative skills and experimentation, innovation. yeah, I think that's one, access is not just providing the equipment, is what I'm saying, I guess. And so it has to
Absolutely,
be cultivated in a community-specific way, and with partners that can really band together to sort of complement each other and what we can provide. And so a lot of the kids on the west side that we're serving at the Grant Street Neighborhood Center are are newcomers, maybe refugees, immigrants, and so sometimes English is not their first language, or they have many languages, and English is just a secondary one. So I think somehow through media art and production, it's a great language to work with, to also gain, of course, English skills, but experiment with communication and get further with communication in other ways. So I hope that I remember your question.
That's
yeah, okay.
perfect. That sounds awesome.
Okay.
Amazing. Great. So with that, I guess we'll just talk a little bit about upcoming events, and then maybe if you guys have a website or your Vimeo page, if you want to mention.
Sure. So upcoming events. So this Saturday we have a screening with a filmmaker based in Milwaukee named Sky Hopinka, and he will be screening a few of his short works, and in conversation with our curator Ekram Sardar in a Q&A. So we're excited to host that. We also have a feminist cybersecurity workshop coming up at the end of the month, facilitated by a local artist, Yvette Granada. So she's going to be helping us figure out how to stay anonymous on the web using the feminist cybersecurity handbook as a base.
Awesome, great.
And and then we also, our current exhibition will be closing soon, so be sure to check it out. It's Sandra Perry's Flesh Out, and there's a piece in the front window as well as our exhibition space inside. And that closes on the first week of May. And to find us, you can go to squeaky.org, SQUEAKY.org. And I can't remember our Vimeo page right now, but if you Google Vimeo and Squeaky Wheel, you'll find us. If you also Google Squeaky Wheel Buffalo, you'll find our Instagram and our Twitter and all those other channels that we use to reach out to people.
Alrighty, awesome. Thank you so much, Maiko. I look forward to all those events, and this has just been great to talk to you. Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Great,
It's
thanks.
a pleasure.
Everybody over there,
Get on up,
everybody right there,
get into it,
everybody right there.
get involved.